In this video you see me in somewhere completely different, in a big unit somewhere in Scunthorpe, where this man called Richard has a car that needs the head gasket sorting out on. And guess what? Yeah, he's asked me to do it. It looks like someone's been let loose in the sweet shop. This is a very big unit, but not with this many cars in it.
Another car.
Huh? Glad you were prepared for me.
Yeah. Send the actress to the bishop.
What?
I'll pump the tyres up. No wonder I can't push the fucker.
Yeah, that won't help.
Do I need to check out? I can't remember. Just from a visual inspection.
For what?
Well, is everything plugged in as it should? There's nothing.
Well, either it'll start or it won't it?
Okay. I like your philosophy. Did they call you Empirical Paul?
Yeah.
Is that your DJ name?
It is now, yeah.
Empirical Paul.
Yeah.
It's out of gear because we just pushed it, haven't we?
Yep. Up. Wow. Sounds like a 60s horror film.
I don't need you, it's working. Fuck off.
So, see ya. Yeah, it's not running an all 4, is it?
What?
It's not running an all 4. We're pushing it again.
Well, just so we can get the door open, kid, just a little bit, and the door will just get past the point of no return. I'll get in your side. There's no water in it, is there?
No. No, don't go forwards. Straight. That's it, right, now. There we go.
Clear?
Yeah.
This is like the Roman 200 launch, isn't it, where it came through smoke out through some barn doors.
Hurry up before it explodes. Wow. That's impressive. As you can see, it's a bit of a steamy bugger. So I reckon with all that coolant disappearing, that the head gasket may well have gone. And it's not just somebody saying it's gone because it's a K-series. So we're going to hear quite a bit of that today.
Sorry.
What for? Singing.
If you can call it that.
Well, I've just topped it with water because there wasn't much in there. But I'm really rather suspicious of all this stuff here. And what's that about? Somebody tried to seal it or what? I don't want to start taking the head off if it's just simply an inlet manifold issue or something similar. So I need to know in my own mind what's going on. First thing I forgot was a wire brush, and now I can't get this to go undone. And I've got everything prepared, including my gloves, and I'm not wearing them. Oh, you should go on to you daft bugger. I've got some gloves. Look, they're in there. All right.
Is this the pink one? Is it the right key?
Well, it's just unlocked it, hasn't it?
Not mean that, does it, on these?
Well, it means that it's a great start. Put the battery on, and now the immobilizer seems to have kicked in. So, what would you really want to happen when you put the battery back on to just make things run a little bit less swimmingly? Yeah, you guessed it. Immobilizer. Immobilizer's decided it's going to play around a little bit. So they're just going to go back to the old idea of disconnecting the battery and leaving it disconnected for a little while. See whether that actually helps. I don't think it will. Let's try again. Let's see what happens this time.
We fucked that, haven't we?
That's not doing anything.
We fucked that, haven't we?
How can we fuck it? How come the central locking doesn't work? Right, okay, what we need to do is see if there's an emergency access code. You know what one of those is, don't you?
He said to me, get in touch with that Paul fellow. He'll bring the Saywood magic up. Shit in order. I'm now 3 hours behind from where I started. How could that be? What the fuck have you done to that?
Shut up and just get a cup of tea, mate.
I know, I can't speed up the water, can I?
There's a radio code there. In your absence, radio code. What about the emergency access code? That's what I'm really looking for, because this doesn't want to work. There's no point in fixing it if it's not going to work, is there? It needs to work as well. Come on, get in the hole. Who cares about that? Immobilizer issue aside, this car has been stood for 17 years and is suffering with things ever so slightly being seized up and not wanting to play the game. The bottom pulley, always going to be a tricky one, but this one won't even undo with an extended breaker bar. Look at that. Something's going to break. Something's going to break.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Some nice new screws. Treat it. That's yours.
This is a few hours later, and there would have been a few problems with not being able to get the bottom pulley off, not being able to undo the tensioner for the timing belt. Being hungry, being thirsty, watching a man bathe his number plates in a small foot bath. It's been strange. Just taking the exhaust manifold off now. It won't come off.
It won't come off. We're just annoyed that it's not flush to the...
Has this car got a name?
We don't have names. Names are for human beings. Cars are inanimate objects and do not deserve names.
They work better when they have a name.
Not true.
That one would.
They work better when looked after and dealt with, attended to by intelligent, professional, qualified people.
Anyway, never mind that.
Alright.
What's under here?
Have a guess.
From its length, I would probably say a Austin Ambassador.
What a shit game that was. It's all over.
Oh, is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Oh,
It's done. You spoiled it.
oh no. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought it was a Marina Coupe at first.
but then it is a bit too long for that, and then when you do feel it properly, you can see there's too many doors. Oh well, an Austrian ambassador it is. It's full of boxes everywhere.
Yeah, ideally, or the intention is that it will be, get this,
Yep.
an electric vehicle.
An electric ambassador.
An electric ambassador.
Wow. The ambassador of eco-driving.
We'll see, won't we? I think it'll be, it's not my project, it's somebody else's project. I think it'll be a long project, but why not? Why not have a go at it?
Where have all those batteries come from?
Probably China. No, Japan.
Japan?
They're from a Nissan Leaf, so it's Japan.
Ah. Right.
And I think all the running gear out of a Nissan Leaf, or if you can call it running gear, all the kit from a Nissan Leaf is to be transplanted. I think it may even have the electric motors in situ under the bonnet, I'm not sure.
Do you think it's a good idea?
What, to have the motors in situ or to just do it?
Just to do it?
It's nice. I don't know. I think it's a good. It's like saying, why do people climb Everest or have a go on next door's wife? Because it's there, isn't it? And I think, why not do the same with this? Why not? It's there, isn't it? Why not do it in? There's a big market for electrifying old cars now, isn't there? For a few reasons. They look a bit different. You get a driving feel, but you get you can go anywhere in them, suppose, when it comes to congestion charges in towns and cities. You're not going to be sort of pilloried and chased by the government because you've got an internal combustion engine. So I can understand why people do it. So yeah, why not have a go?
Thanks, Richard. Just before taking this head off, I'm going to have a little sit down and a cup of tea, because that's what you're supposed to do. Have a sit down, have a cup of tea, and then the rest of it will work out better. There's a bike up there. There's another one there. How many bikes have you actually got?
I don't know, 15, 20. There are others tucked away.
This is the part of the video where finally the head comes off. As you can see, head bolts, yanking, tugging, until eventually it comes out. There we go. Well done. Phew, well that was certainly some fun. This is the cylinder head itself, and as we look along here we can see this is where it joins onto the block of the engine. That much is a given. What the fuck is all that? Somebody at some point has done some terrible bodgery, and now I'm concerned that actually we've taken the cylinder head off for no reason, because this has been put there instead of a gasket, and it's taken this level of bodgery for me to really fucking get pissed off. Didn't spot that before, did I? It's basically a loaded sealant where the gasket should be.
Anyway, so a relatively easy job to take it off. Much easier than it is to put it back together again, which I'm afraid we're going to have to do at some point. It's just we might have taken off the wrong bit. Shame. Shameful. Regardless of all this black silicon stuff there for the inlet manifold, I see something rather suspicious. Look at that. Look at that. It is what looks like the remains of an old gasket that hasn't been scraped off before fitting a new one. I think that might be what's caused the problem, Richard.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, Dad.
More bits of old gasket on here as well, and scroty bits everywhere. Someone's done this head and not done it properly. So 15 years ago, when this car would have been, what, 13?
He's, yeah, getting on.
It could have been, oh yeah, it's failed, it's gone into the shop, they've done it, didn't really do it properly, or perhaps you can speculate as much as you like, can't you?
Yeah. I wonder.
I suspect that's why it's been there. It's because, you know, for it to be left, it means that someone's given up on it.
Well, it's that thing where they think, well, like, look, if you've just spent £400 then to have it done, and 3 months later it goes again, or however long it takes to go again, fucking hell, I can't spend another £300 on that joist. We're not doing that again, Trevor.
No. And then
I'll
you
do it later, put it in garage.
become part of the rover beating community.
Yeah.
We
It don't matter, does it? I'm not, to be fair.
We need something to soak all that coolant up.
Yeah, okay. That's easy, don't chat, don't panic.
No, I'm not panicking.
I said don't panic.
So I reckon that this car, when it was about 13 years old, failed its head gasket, and then it went into a shop to be fixed, but it didn't get fixed properly. And the no doubt lovely people who owned the car at the time ended up thinking, oh, these rovers, they're always causing problems, the head gaskets are always going, and then people tell them the same thing and they do a bit of research and, oh yes, they're just useless. You get 5 miles out of a head gasket and that's it, you've got to do it all again. But obviously that's not true if you do it properly. And that has definitely not been done properly at all. The actual gasket's intact. The gasket has not fallen apart in the slightest bit, which is what confused me. So I was expecting the gasket to be in a bit of a state, but it's all right. Could probably put the same gasket back on, but just clean the head up and the block. Can we mend this head gasket failure with its same failed gasket? That'd be a fantastic idea. It would be if it was just for a bit of fun.
Yeah, but...
It's not, is it? No, there's no fun here. Is that your foot spa?
Chutzpah!
That's what it looks like.
Chutzpah, isn't that Jewish for like your spunk? Your you know, your up and atom attitude, your
Gonna call it a day for today and just come back on another day and finish it off. Otherwise I'll be here until way past dark time.